This video was sponsored by all of the lovely backers over at Patreon. Click on the links or go to patreon.com/stuffplus to find out more. Generic greetings and welcome back to Stellaris. It's been a couple of weeks since the last video, assuming you're watching this in rough release order, and essentially we had sort of called it there. There's ourselves over here, the Generican Principality, basically Slug4Life as people have been saying, which I like. And we are in the homogeneous axis, which is a fairly big empire a fairly big federation consisting of several empires. What it equates to really is essentially this part of the map, like all of this. We go on to, where is it? Diplomatic map mode. You can see anything in purple is in our empire. So it's really only this guy here. Well, actually, these are the same thing. But this guy here that we don't really, I wouldn't say get on with. I think we're okay. We have association status. They're just not in the empire. And the Watchers over here, the Fallen Empire, which we don't really talk about. Anyway, so that's us, and everyone's very happy and smiley and friendly, and if they're not, then they get absorbed by the Shabtak Directorate because they seem to be just the Borg, just assimilating everything. But we thought we'd leave it there, really, or I thought, you know, it might be a nice thing to sort of leave it there on a high note. We've joined together, we're working towards a better future, something. However, we've still got Bird Brain over here. This is the Alliance of Yasinavar planets, or we're just going to call them Bird Brain from now on. And they've been on our borders and in fact on our nerves for quite some time, pretty much since we started the series. And a lot of people in the last episode said, well, it would be rude not to give them a massive sledging and give them a bit of a pasting, Slug4Life and all that. Yeah, Slug4Life, okay, fair enough. That's exactly what we're going to do. So in this episode, we're going to be doing something that I didn't expect to do, and that's declare war on this guy and by proxy a couple of his friends, and probably lose my fleet, which is currently sitting in Slimeball, but I'm probably going to move it over to Slimelamp because I really want it closer to the front lines, or rather Slime Vase probably, because I'm probably going to attack this thing here. So what we need to do is unpause it. You can see we're actually losing energy credits, but it doesn't really matter too much because we've got so much positive. Well, we've got so much in the bank. We will go over to our policies and edicts, and you see war philosophy is currently liberation wars, and all that means essentially is we can only go to war for, I guess, I couldn't say a good thing, but we can only go to war if what we'd be taking over, or what we'd be doing, is for the benefit of ourselves or another species. We can't just go and take over planets because we want to. We'd have to liberate a planet that was previously owned by someone else and perhaps was taken in a war or something like that, or perhaps the opponent is doing slavery, stuff like that. So we can only really do that. That's the liberation wars. However, we could go to unrestricted wars, which is essentially we can do whatever we want. However, slight problem with that, as you can see, 82 population will get minus 10% happiness from this policy, and 10 pops will get minus 15%. What that means is we got 82 population, which has pacifist, which we knew because we started our faction as a pacifist faction, and I'm guessing 10 of them are fanatic pacifists. So we won't be able to really keep them on our side if we do unrestricted wars. Now, it'll set the stance for 10 years, and it might, what that'll probably end up doing, really, is, what the hell is this? Peace offer. Oh, good. Not to me. What'll probably happen, we've also got slavery prohibited, by the way. What'll probably happen is, if we do that, we change it to unrestricted wars, a lot of our factions, a lot of our people will start splitting into factions, which we currently don't have. We also don't have engineering scientists since they've just keeled over at the age of 83. Anyway, so it's something that we're going to have to think about. But anyway, let's just sort the scientist out. So we will go and get... These are all busy doing something. So scientists, engineering, won't be field manipulation, won't be research. Oh, research speed in general, that's always good. You can come with me. Welcome. Currently researching the Curator Archaeology Lab, which is a module that goes in the science ships, which increases our, where is it? Reduces anomaly fail risk, anomaly discovery chance goes up, and anomaly research speed is up as well. So that's very, very good. We're going for also selected lineages. Can't speak today. Well, can't speak on normal days, you understand, but even less today for some reason. I'm not pished. Definitely not pished. Today's wee dram is a bit... No, it's not alcohol. It's Just a cup of water. Alas. It would be nice some hobgoblin about now. That would be lovely and tasty. Other generic alcoholic beverages are available. Anyway, we've also got railguns under research as well, which I think we're just going for that because it's been sitting there for quite some time. Anyway, so yes, we're researching that. Negative on the credits. Let's have a quick chat with Birdbrain. So there's Birdbrain there. Let's declare war. And what can we do? Well, currently nothing. You can see, this is nothing. We're not going to be able to do anything. However, we can liberate the Theocracy of Mosthaven, which is... I have no idea. Where the hell is it? These. Actually, that's the only one. So if we say liberate, everybody would be happy with that. Okay. We can say open borders. We can put that in. Humiliate. Always a good one. See, the war score cost is going up, and you have to have a war score cost of under 100. And some of these ones I can say, like, stop atrocities, things like that. That essentially means forced to ban slavery and purging, which is something we want to do. And you can say things like seed planet, but see, it's all red. That means that we cannot do this. It's only the guy at the bottom that can take this. That's because that was originally his, I believe. And where is the directorate? Where is our directorate? The Lilaribus Directorate. Not entirely sure. Either way, we're not going to put that in. We're not going to liberate any planets. What we want to do is we want to liberate this guy, because liberation is, well, that's the war we're all about. So we're not going to do unrestricted wars yet. I'm not ruling it out. Later on we might, but not at the moment. So we'll do some liberation. We don't really care about open borders, but we do want to stop atrocities, certainly. And we'll put all of the stop atrocities in there, and we can't really do another one. I might be able to take humiliate out and stop atrocities once more. No, we wouldn't be able to get that. So I think humiliate the Yesavar planets. That's a war score cost of 100. You can see the opponents will be an alliance of Birdbrain. It's going to be Birdbrain here and Birdbrain here. It will be the United Phenol Administration, which is, I believe, there. Yes. So, excuse me, something I don't really care about, because if they want to sledge their way through all of this space and go into the bottom here, then good luck to them. We've also got the Theocracy of Mosthaven, which is something we are trying to relieve anyway. We're trying to liberate them, so it's not going to matter there. And the Yondar Kingdom, which is here. Now, we checked them earlier on. I don't want to click on this because it'll cancel all this, and I don't want to go through it again. But essentially, Birdbrain is on, I believe, I think it's something like they are inferior in both their fleet power and technology, and this guy's inferior in technology. So we're going to confirm that, and what will happen is it will go to a vote. So as you can see, I've voted yes, and we're going to see what other people vote for. It has to be unanimous as far as I'm aware. Let's see what happens. So we're going to move our transport fleet forward, and our army, or our strike force, is already there. Now, the problem I'm going to have... Excuse me. So I apologise. I've got a really iffy throat infection thing going on. I don't know. Stage 3 instant death throat. Anyway, so yes, we've got a problem because as soon as we start, these guys are going to attack, and I'm probably going to lose a couple of these outposts. There's nothing I can do about that other than send my fleet in and hopefully catch them in the first place. But obviously I'm on the front line here, and it's going to take a while for the rest of my allies to come up. If we actually go to war, I have a feeling we will. I don't think there's going to be any problem with this. I think we will vote in, and there we go. Straight away, we're now at war. That's what it is. We're now at war. So I'm going to send my fleet straight in to this planet here, and let's see what they have. And woomph, my fleet comes in here, and you might be wondering why it jumped in there rather than over here. That's because they had a space station. I do stress had, because see that little wreckage there? Yeah, that's where it was. It's gone immediately. It's what happens when you have a very small space station and nearly a 20k fleet. And this is also why I have now managed to take out their space station above here. So their military station is gone, their space station's gone, their research station is about to explode. because of all the missiles going into it. And then what we'll do is we'll sit above their planet and do a bit of the old bombardingtons. Excellente. So, I'm bringing my transport fleet over. My objective is to get this done as fast as possible and get my fleet out of here. I do not want it sitting here doing nothing. Especially when we're probably going to be able to see stuff coming in. My view range is not very good, as you can see. Oh, there's already a transport fleet coming in. And I believe, actually... Are they allies? Are they allies? Friendly fleets. They are friendly fleets in there. This guy here. He is my protectorate, after all. So, and there's a guy over here as well, which is also the same. So we've got two protectorates, but they've got friendly fleets. So they've got transport fleets, but yeah, good luck to you, mate. I mean, they've got a 1.9k fleet and a 1.2 starbase, plus other stuff, so yeah. I just have to worry about other stuff coming in. There's the... Oh, there we go. They've got a fleet. The first murderer fleet. There it is, look. It is 9.8k. It's coming straight towards, I'm guessing, this system here. I'm waiting for my ships to come along. These are my transport ships. I'm going to land armies, and what I'm going to do is immediately actually do nothing else, because that's it. Quickly turn the ships around. Come on, turn around, turn. There we go. So I've turned my transport fleets around. I do not want them engaged. In fact, there's a couple of errant shots whizzing past and may clip them. I don't think they're currently in combat. They are turning around. And now we are engaging this fleet. So here we go. There's my long-range torpedoes out. They've got a lot of plasma stuff coming in. And there's my lightning cannons absolutely caning as well. So they've got, a lot of long-range shots. Oh, no, they've got lightning cannons. Interesting. So, I'm actually losing a lot of ships here. I'm on 16.9k. They're down to 0.5. So I am losing some ships here. In fact, I'm losing cruisers left, right, and centre. Although we knew this was going to happen. We didn't think, we're going to get away with it scot-free or anything. So I'm going to go to Spaceport, and we're going to build another Battlestar class, because we can. We are down to 15k. They're down to 8.7, but you can see their shields are vastly reduced on the top there. So they are losing a lot of shields, and I have a feeling that if we actually have a look at this, we'll be able to see a lot of damage. All their ships, their destroyers damage. We can see there's corvettes damage. Their battleships are getting a right good plastering. There's one of them that's ready to explode, and then another one is pretty much going to follow on its heels. So we're actually hitting the battleships quite hard. But I am down to 12k. They've almost halved my fleet now. Their transport fleet has just jumped in and is in the melee. It could go either way, this one, The problem I have is that I've not got a lot of things that can hit their destroyers. Their destroyers are actually being a little bit annoying. Although, to be fair, I do have a lot of cruisers myself. So, you know what? I'm not too worried about this one. Let's just have a quick look. Look at this, look. Corvettes. About to lose a battleship. 2 battleships I've just lost there. Wow, I'm down to 6k. So, actually, they're doing me in. I'm going to lose a lot of fleet. I'm going to have to pretty much rebuild my entire fleet here. So let's just see. Let's just put some in the queue. Let's just immediately put some Battlestar classes in here. And we'll put some Krakens in as well. There we go. I mean, we can put all these in. We understand we've got so much fleet. We've got so much minerals and things like that we can do all of that. That's fine. Down to 5.5. They're at 4.5. We are not managing to do anything in terms of this planet because we had to abandon the thing. We are losing another battleship. You know what? I'm going to lose this fight. I did not expect this at all, and I don't know why. I'm going to have to check the stats after this one. They've got less evasion ratio and less hit ratio, but they are inflicting a lot more damage via lasers. Look at that, 62,000. I'm just not doing enough damage. Have they got a lot of interception? So they've got damage to hull, damage to armor, damage to shields. In terms of... Look, I've got a lot of explosion damage. They've just got a lot of defenses. Ship details. Let's have a look at their battleship. Arc emitter, which we knew about, and then large plasma cannons. And then they've got large durasteel armors and shields. But I'm mainly firing torpedoes. So I don't know why I'm not damaging them. But I've lost all of my battleships. I've only got a couple of destroyers and corvettes left. But you might notice that they're not really able to do much to my corvettes because of the damage, because of the dodging that I can do. I've got a lot higher evade chance. But that's essentially me done. I'm gonna have to retreat. I'm gonna have to run away, and that essentially means I've lost that fight. Okay, this is problematic. We're now on -1 war score. I finished some engineering research, and we're now going to research probably advanced railguns. Why not? There we go. So we got some fleet missing action. That's one we've just jumped away. Good news, everybody. We've now got some energy credits positive because we don't have a big fleet to sort of fuel up and keep. Yeah, that's not good. So that means essentially they're going to start following me, and there's nothing I can do about it. And that is a big fleet, and I've got nothing. Very surprised about that. What am I gonna do? I don't know. Well, I knew I was gonna take a big brunt. Oh god, there's a 17k fleet going into their system. I'm hoping. Nope, it's not working. I was gonna say I'm hoping that what's gonna happen is they're going to essentially leg it back to their home system, but actually what's happening is they're coming towards me, and I'm probably going to lose my transport ships unless these guys can jump before they land. No, I'm probably going to lose my transport ships as well, and the remainder of my fleet, although we'll see what happens. Oh no, I managed to jump out, but I've got the remainder of my fleet here that's getting absolutely caned. So yeah, I'm probably going to lose this planet. I mean, I'm not going to lose it in the end. I mean, we're playing the long game here. If I lose my fleet, it's a problem, but well, we are now going through their space with the rest. Well, my allies are doing that, and they've been doing quite well. So there is. I've just lost something civilian. What has been lost? Hostile fleet detected. I've lost my destroyers and corvettes, and they lost nothing. Well, great. But look at all the fleets streaming towards their space. So they're going to start attacking around here. There you go, there's the station under attack. I might as well try and run away from that. Who wants incoming transmission? This mega corporation wants open borders. Who is it? Oh, it's the guy up there. Oh, of course, yes, welcome aboard. They, after all, are my protectorate, so open borders, no problem. In terms of this, we are building a Kraken class. They are running away. Right. So they have decided not to continue the fight around here, and I understand it because, as I mentioned before, the problem is that they oh no, they're making it worse. They're coming towards Slimeball. Okay, that's an interesting choice. Research complete. Curator lab. Good. Neutron torpedoes. Ooh, they sound a bit naughty. I think we will go for improved deflectors, which is planet fortification toughness plus 20%, because we're going to need that very shortly. Research it faster. Oh, good grief. Yeah, I thought they were going to turn around and come to, well, go back to their systems, but as you can see, they are not. They are having a little stroll around here, although, is that something to be very worried about? Well, not really. Not when I've got all of these. That is... We don't have an admiral. We're going to have to recruit an admiral. This is just leader experience gains across the board. There's another one of those. We'll set a rally point, and all of these will rally in Slimeball. There you go. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 battleships. Good luck to you. We've also got maximum... We've got maximum... energy storage. So what I'll do, we'll have a little chat with a trade enclave or enclave, whichever term you prefer, pronunciation. I'd like to trade for minerals, and I will give you 200 energy for some minerals. There we go, there's that all used up, and we now have some minerals, and that means we can start building a couple more things. So home shell, and we will build, actually let's not build anything else, let's go ship designer. So we need to really figure out what are they firing at us. Well, we've already had a quick look. There's them ships coming in. So they are firing a lot of plasma, right? Which ignores 60% of armor, but minus 20% shield damage. So we really want to shield out. Ideally, want to go swole on the shields. Same thing here, and they don't have any interceptors. So actually my missiles are fine. I don't have any problems with missiles. Let me get my transport fleet away. Let's just run away, lads, as fast as you can. I don't have any problems really with doing damage. It's just I can't take it back because they are going through my ships a lot. So we'll go to Corp Top and we'll go to Torpedo Boat, auto-complete ship. It's the same thing. It's not been changed at all. We've got shields, we've got armor, and there's nothing else we really need to do there. Okay, that's fine. So we've got a bit of shields, a bit of armor. It's a nice mixed bag, and we've also got crystal forged plating, which is increased hull points. That's okay. In terms of destroyer, we've got Tireless, which is fairly pointless actually, because we don't have anyone firing torpedoes at us. It doesn't do any shield damage, or minus 100% shield damage. Okay, over to the Cruiser, which is the Devastator. This is all getting torpedoes. Shields and armor. A lot of large antimatter reactors. I think it's just because of the amount of weapons we got on. It's mainly the battleships. We've got the Kraken, which is artillery core. Let's change this up. So this is 1799. If we change it over to, say, artillery, and artillery, autocomplete, will it actually just put them in? Yeah, it will. We could put things like, well, obviously we've got some new things like railguns. I mean, what sort of 1679. So if we did go back to artillery, (1779). I'm trying to make it as big as possible. Swarmer missiles, no. Energy siphon, no. Disruptors, plasma accelerators. 17. It might work. It might work. Okay, it's a bit less, but I think the difference is it ignores 90% of armor, and they do have some armor. So we'll go with the plasma accelerator. This is our new Kraken, but the Battle Star, we will keep missiles and bomber wings and fighters and point defense. So that is the same. So obviously once these have gone back, we will re-equip them, and we'll see what happens. The problem I have really is that I've said a lot of... Oh, I haven't got any research. Army upkeep minus 10%, lead recruitment cost minus 5, clone armies, and resettlement cost and share the burden, which is increases food output and resources and stuff. I think we're going to go with cloning because that goes down the biological path and we might get more stuff later on. Speaking of biological path, been reading a lot about the 1.5, is it? Yeah, 1.5 update. Banks, E&M banks, obviously, and some of the new stuff that they're going to add in. It seems very, very good. A lot of things to do with changing your species and modifications and long-term goals, whether it be turn into like a robotic consciousness or some sort of super hive mind or whatnot. It's like really, really interesting stuff, as well as finally. Space, big stuff above planets, so you can have space stations with people on them, like colonies, space colonies, whatever, that sort of thing, which is, I think, is an interesting one. Let's just go here and we will merge these fleets. We want to have, why didn't they all merge? Merge. There we go. So, this is my main fleet now. I'm actually engaging at the back here. Look, I've got one of my battleships, and it's firing away there. It's going to die because it's coming in the back. Oh, there's another one coming in. They're all coming in separately. So, turn around. Where's the rest of the battleships? There, right. So I'm going to lose it. I'm going to lose 2 battleships in this one, but it's stopping them firing against my planet, which is always a good thing. Actually, is that another one coming in? It is coming in. Damn it, we can't have bought that either. Okay. You come down there. You go over there. Stay away from their fleet. They might be too far away now, so they might not engage. Yes, they're not engaging. So we're just going to skirt around. Ah, are they coming towards me?
Hostile fleet detected.
Yeah, they are doing a bit naughty stuff. What I'm trying to do is essentially dance around them now.
Hostile fleet
Oh,
engaged.
right. Even better. There. I don't know where they're going. They were going for my transport fleet. But obviously it hasn't worked out for them. Let's build a spaceport when they're far enough away.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Hostile fleet engaged, good. Let's stop a sec and we'll build another spaceport. We will go and put some more ships in the queue. So we want to go for the Kraken class. And there we go, that should do us quite nicely. They're going to leg it, which is fine with me. It looks like their little transport fleet is about to get a boatload of torpedoes in the posterior. Yep, that didn't like that at all.
Situation
And it's legged away.
updated.
Legged it. Okay. So these guys, merge the fleet. We're told to merge. We'll max speed it while it does it, because we'll be here all day, otherwise. There we go, merged. And we want to say refit. So go to the nearest refit station, and then
Hostile fleet
get refitted.
detected. Hostile fleet detected.
Hostile fleet detected. Is it in slime vars again? Yes, and it's engaging my transport fleet, which I did say go away, and yeah, it's now in here, so we've lost the transport fleet. Great. I've been trying to keep that running away constantly, and it's just, yeah. It only took a couple of seconds over here to try and refit this, and there, it's dead. Oh well, so have we lost all of the transport fleet? No, we've got 3 of them left. Yay, that's good. I think now, however, they're probably going to decide to have a little wander away. They don't want to be here anymore. Maybe that was their entire goal, just destroy that fleet, because now it looks like they are going out of my my systems. They're wandering away. Current war score is 4. If we could a quick look down at the battles. Obviously, I've lost most of mine, in fact, all of my battles. We've got a blockade, which has increased our war score very well. We've got several space battles. So you can see minus all these are lost. For me, the slime ball ones and slime bars. Going across. Yeah. There's been a couple of skirmishes. Nothing major. Naturally, the space battle with the Shabtax versus whoever, they're always going to win with a massive fleet and stuff. Technology has been completed. We've got their sentient AI, planetary shield generator, tachyon sensors, and blue laser. Haven't really gone for lasers at all. Sentient AI, a lot of people have been saying, oh, we should go for that as well, because it increases research speed, it's a bit risky, and you never know what's going to happen. Yeah, but it's rare and dangerous technology. I mean, is that the way you want to go? Do you really want to risk it? Like... Because anything could happen. I'm going to go for it, sack it. If someone starts talking to me like one of these and says you shouldn't be researching that, then I'll go, okay. But if we do have an uprising of machines, then I don't really... Well, I do care, but I'll be honest, I don't have any machines. So it's not a massive issue for me personally, unless they come after me, which naturally they will. But, you know, we'll see what happens. Anyway, so over here, this is... a system that, as you can see, is getting bombarded and will be taken over shortly by our lovely, friendly Shabtax. I'm glad they're lovely and friendly because, yeah, I don't think I can take them on. Certainly not with what I've got. My strike force is currently an absolute pile of garbage. But there you go. So, building away, this is fantastic, and we'll probably go for a Battlestar class because we haven't got any carriers. Those are upgraded. I'm going to max speed this one. Obviously, that's going to reduce the military power because of what they are. Actually, you know what? Probably building that is not going to work because we are waiting for... There we go, the upgrades. They are now upgraded. And what we want to do is essentially just wait. We want to gather up our forces. We'll go to we'll go to Home Shell, we'll go to armies, and then we'll say Assault Army 1, 2, 3, Slime Trail 1, 2, 3, Slime Port 1, 2, 3. So that's 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, and we'll have 13, 14, 15. Okay, you can also see factions. Right, so we've talked about these before, I believe, but we'll go through them again. Essentially, you have factions that are not just you know, your population goes up and down, and they will be happy sometimes and happy others, but in general they have the same beliefs as everybody else and things like that. However, when things happen that's like radically different to what they believe, then they start becoming factions and really don't want, or they really want something. Generally, it is they want to be their own nation, because honestly, the faction stuff in this game is currently not that good. That's why the Banks update is also going to improve that drastically as well. But anyway, yeah, essentially, we've got, they want an independent Slimebot Prime and they want an independent Slimevars Prime. The reason they're doing this is essentially we're at war, right? So they're not happy about us being at war. I'm going to suppress both of them, which does cost some influence, but it means that they won't go, they won't be as big. They won't grow as fast, which is my main problem, really. If they start growing up very, very big and expanding, then we might have problems. Let's build some corp tops, because I always think a couple of these sort of things are useful. We're on max speed here. We are going to join into slime ball. In fact, what I'm going to do is go over to slime vase, which is more in the center of my faction. And yeah, essentially we're just going to build up. Ah, there we go. We finally got ourselves a spaceport back at Home Shell. There's some more research, which is advanced railguns. We've got mineral increase, we've got robotic army and droids. I don't think we should research that, assuming we're going for sentient AI. We will go for Gauss cannon, though. There we go. And let's see what happens. So how is the war going? 12. Why is it 12? Have we taken this over yet? We have not. They are bombarding it, however. Yep, and there is their one transport ship, one soldier. Mad Dog is going to come to take them all on. Yeah, there we go. Anyway, so let's go back, and we want to build some tireless. Oh, we can only have a couple of tireless. Right, so we're on max speed. We're building our fleet up now. Essentially, we don't want to do anything without having a fleet. Well, we can't do anything without having a fleet, but what I'm saying is that we want to build this up as fast as possible. Got some rivalry here, don't really care about. We've got army recruited, finished. Yeah, close all of that, no problem at all. Looks like, whoa, you see all that? A lot of stuff is it's withdrawing from their system. Is it because of their... Well, it's not because of their one battleship, that's for sure. But why they're withdrawing, I do not know. Now, we're on -2. Has there been a very big loss? Space battle here. They didn't take it off. They didn't take it over. That's the problem, is that they sent... That was where we saw the couple of transport ships go. Or the one transport ship. Yeah. What did you think was going to happen with one transport ships? Oh, wait. They didn't think. Fathead. Right, okay. So, we'll go for some... I would like some Warhammer classes or some Devastators, actually. To get some defense stuff in here. Do we want to do that? Authorities on Home Shell exposed large smuggling ring, and many arrests have been made in attempt to bargain for leniency. One of the smugglers' captains gave us the coordinates to a planet that supposedly contains remnants of an ancient precursor civilization. Ooh. Okay. Pause. Precursors where? So, it would have told me if... Nope, it's somewhere. It's somewhere. We're beyond that, I believe, going for the whole... Going for the yurt stuff and the precursor. What we're not beyond is increasing our border range by 10%, because that is just a very, very, very good upgrade. We're going to get our science ship, and what we want to do is get it upgraded, same as this other science ship. There we go. We want to go to our construction ship. We want to send it over to here and get ourselves another mining station, because we did lose some of them, same as our other construction ship, which... Oh, our other construction ship is in the same system, so let's not spend ages moving down to actually do that, because that would be just a little bit silly, wouldn't it? We also want to probably... Oh, we do need to move some down, so we'll say you come down there and sort that out. There's an anomaly there, which is... Didn't even know why it was there. We'll set that on a research. Is that the yurt one? Signs of precursor activity. Yes, it is. So that's what we'll do. That one. We'll put that in the queue. We also want to research the debris over there. Research. Check it out. Essentially. Make sure that. Well, you just scan it. Essentially, you scan the debris and you get traces of certain components and increases your research. What's happened here is they've had something try to come through this system, and yeah, my space station has done a number on them. It is a 1.7k space station, which admittedly is not that big when you consider we've, had nearly 20k space battles. But if they send transport fleets and other things like that, then the magnet, because it's an FDL inhibitor, it drags it toward the center, and then it's also a minefield, and then the mines have taken it out as well as the other guns on the ship. So that worked out. I'm happy with that. Thank you, space station. Well done. You did well. So, build a Devastator, a cruiser, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to go on the offensive. I'm going to probably
Ships
start
upgraded. Construction complete.
going around the place and see what we can do. Let's embark all of our stuff here. We haven't given them any upgrades, you might notice. We haven't given them any upgrades at all. But, yeah. We don't really care, to be honest with you. They're a bit too expendable to spend lots of money on. I want to spend most of my money on my ships. So, the Yurt hierarchy world. Yaz Mach 3 was subjected to extensive orbital bombardment at some point in the distant past, during which the biosphere suffered catastrophic damage. The planet appears to have been home to a small outpost built by the ancient Yurt. But why would that warrant a devastation of the entire world is a mystery.
Situation log.
And we've now got one of these. Go to. There it is. We almost certainly will not be able to research that because they're level 2 and you're level 3. You can do that. Okay, so research projects and system. There we go. We can do that. That's fine.
Construction
So,
complete.
this guy... Oh, there's some migration treaties going on. That's fine. Close all of these. Don't care, don't care, don't care. Closey, 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 closey. Right, so... balls. That's what I was afraid of. I knew these guys would get in the war eventually. I was just hoping it was going to be later. Or rather not at all, to be quite honest with you. But there they are. They've finally turned up with a 10k fleet. Right, that's probably why the rest of the fleets were backing up. Hey! Do you want to come back, lads? I think I'm on my own here, aren't I? Oh dear, oh dear. Right, so transport fleets. I will say to all of you, merge. Researchers suspect foreign ships. The Generican Principality is known for its academic standards and drive to innovate, but staying at the bleeding edge does not only require discretion on how to perform research, but to share it with. Our trade secrets are highly valued. So, the presence of science ships in our territory have caused many research facilities to suspect them of espionage. Some researchers have claimed that they cannot continue to operate under the perceived threat, requesting we close borders to these suspicious Madarai. So either say science vessels are fellow researchers, not spies, which is minus 50 influence, or I can just say science must feel safe, which is close borders to the United Midari. Who are those then? Can't search for it either. Let's go in here. Get rid of that. Empire. There they are. Let's have a quick look. Oh, it's them. It's our friends. Oh, they're our friends, of course. Fellow researchers. Deal with it. I say they're friends. They could be horrible for all we know. Alright, construction ship. Anywhere else to put it? Nope, we will send it up. Probably out of the way because... I'll be honest, we'll probably have to bring it back down and try and rebuild whatever. So, fleet here. Waiting to get jumped on by these guys. We don't know where the fleet's gone yet, but it hasn't shouted and they're coming to say they're coming towards our system. Oh no, there they are there. I don't know what jump drive they're using, but it's a fast one, that's for sure. Where's it going? Where is it going? I do not know. But it worries me. Don't know where it's going, but it's problematic. Right, we'll go for another cruiser. Because we've only got the one. We haven't got much money, and we haven't got any energy really to spare. So, we'll have to wait. So we now have First Strike Force, which is ready to jump on something. I'm going to move it over the back here because if stuff jumps in, it's going to come from this side rather than that back. So the project has been completed, doing some archaeology, and it's one of the hierarchy worlds apparently. Interesting find. And when I say interesting find, I mean, oh, does it give me a way to defeat these guys? No? Oh well. That doesn't help me, does it? Right, so I'll upgrade the fleet to the latest design. Those are sitting about. I will actually not put it there because we can't dock it up. We'll go to Slime Hat, move there, and actually we'll sit just above the space station. Okay, so we're still on minus 2% war score, which is not a good thing. We really do want to take over a planet, because that'll increase the war score. And what is war? There, actually, is
Complete.
where their fleet is going. Look at that.
Construction complete.
I think they've got the jump line technology. You know, I think they're jump lines. They're jumping very fast, and they're not jumping a great distance. They're jumping between different planets. I think, anyway, I think. Oh, look at that. I really want to get hold of this. If I can get hold of that, they've got living metal on all that. Yeah, so everybody's trying to chase this fleet down. Actually, you know what? It might not be jump lines because it's taking a while. No, I don't think it might. I don't think it is. I don't know where it's going though. But there's fleets trying to take it out. It might just be going back to its home system, you know? It might be going around here. Let's just go to diplomatic map mode. You can see who we're at war with. This red bit here. Interesting. Anyway, my fleet. How are we doing? It's building up, which is good. I want to get myself some observatories, solar panels, and probably spaceport upgrade on home shell. We want to get a... Let's see what we've got so far. We've got 4 Battlestar classes, 6 Kraken classes, 1 Cruiser with 1 on the way, 3 Tireless, and 6 Corp Tops. So I think we'll go for probably 1, 2, 3, and that'll bring us up to a total of 6 Tireless. I don't want to do too much because they just die. That's the problem. They just die, and I don't like it when they die. Ooh, we finally found it. Look, a neutral one. A neutral Leviathans. A little pod of them. It'll be a pod. Is it a pod? Yeah, we'll call it a pod. Why not?
Construction complete.
So, we're now on minus energy, which was to be expected. It was to be expected. But, you know, nothing we can do about it. And also, to be fair, we're only minus 3, so I don't really care. So, independence is being guaranteed by this... Oh, their United Phenol Administration will guarantee the independence of him. Okay, it's nothing that I'm worried about. So, my Admiral has gained a trait. While in command, he's learned to carefully nurse their supplies, significantly reduce the ship costs of operating. Ooh, so it means probably minus 10% logistics? Yes, fleet logistician. Very nice. So, do they have fleets there? They do have fleets. I say fleet, it is one transport fleet. But if I send stuff over there, everything will come around and try and sledge me. So, do we care? I think we do care. Is my battleship, is it armed with honking space cannon? That isn't armed with honking space cannon. Is my battleship armed with honking space cannon? It's not. Why have we not got honking space cannon yet? Why have we not got honking space cannons? Fleet designer. Over to the Kraken artillery bow. And we don't have an X weapon. We don't have a super weapon. And to be fair, we are pacifists, which means we do get less chance of drawing weapons, hence why we have probably not got it. And that makes war just slightly problematic. So, what we'll do, research complete. There's our research speed plus 10%. And, oh, sentient combat AI or quantum destabilizer. Quantum destabilizer being a minus fire rates and such on space stations. Or we could go for a plasma cannon. We got reactors, and there's the arc emitter there. That's what we wanted. Or we could go for sentient combat AI. You know what? I would love to go for the sentient combat AI, but I think the arc emitter is also important. But we have to think about this one. These are par research. So you can see they've got like a box around them, and they've got, was it 1,156 out of some amount, which means it's par research. We've got a little bit of debris that we've scanned, and we've got that. Whereas, so that'll always be there for an option. Whereas this one is rare, so I think we will probably go for. I think we'll probably go for that one, but let's have a quick look. Increases chance to hit, different tracking, swarm behavior. The ship will charge straight at enemies and try to deal as much damage as possible. That's for the Corvette, but we don't do that. Mixed behavior. The ship will have a balanced approach between offense and defense. That's the destroyer. The Sentinel combat computer on the Cruiser is ship will have a balanced approach, and the other one, the battleship, is stay at range. Strange that, because one of our most long-range vessels is actually the Corp Top. So you know what? We will research for that super weapon, because it's very important. You get that, and it just absolutely ruins people. It really does. So we will go for another Kraken and probably a couple of Corp Tops. There we go. That'll do us quite nicely. So we're still at war. We're on -1%, which is essentially we've lost a couple of fights. We've lost a little bit more than they've lost. My main priority at the moment is just to keep my border secure. I do want to pause it a second, however, and find out where on Earth my science ships are. Can you actually research projects there, please? And you are helping research. You are not doing anything. You are just sitting there, so you can actually sit around home shell and actually not use a lot of resources. We will upgrade the spaceport. There we go. Still Ether Drake there. There's still a... where is it? Yeah, a Stellarite Devourer there. And I believe there is a... something else. There's a big thing somewhere. Hang on, we'll have a little chat to the... not the artists. It'll be the... information. There we go. Curator. Communicate. Tell me about the mysteries of the universe. There is a Ether Drake, Enigmatic Fortress, Stellar Devourer, and Dimensional Horror. Okay, oh god, we don't want the Dimensional Horror. It's essentially Cthulhu trying to turn up from a black hole. It's actually stuck in a black hole. I have defeated it in a single-player game. Actually, no, it was a multiplayer game with a friend, and it took us 2 fleets of 60,000 to take it on. I think we could have done it with less than that, you understand, but that's just what we sent at it. And it was a fairly naughty piece of kit. We'll go for some more Devastators. There we go. Still on minus energy, you understand. Not that I really care that much. With debris analyzed, that's fine. So we're building some more stuff here. There's another cruiser. So, their transport fleets are gathering outside, and I don't know why. Right, I think I'm going to kick the hive and see what happens. Before we do that, though, we just need to go over to find the right tab. Planets and sectors. What's outputting the most science? It is probably that one. Slime lamp. Which is... there it is there. So I want just you to assist research. Thank you all. Science ship is, I believe, assisting research 2. Assist research, now it is. It wasn't assisting research, but it is now. Construction ships are sitting about the place, which is fine. And I'm just finishing off building these cruisers. Once they are done, we will send them in to, again, do some pasting. We've got a... do we need a hydroponic farm above here? We do not. There's no problem there. We do need, however, to get engineering bay. This is home shell, so engineering bay, crew quarters. We could get a fleet academy, which increases fire rate, tracking, chance to hit and tracking for the ships we build here. And we will not put it in just yet, because I don't know if that's the way I want to go. So, our strike force is building up. We've got our transport fleet in slime bars ready to go. We've just finished some research, which is Gore's cannon. And, oh, there we go. Look, we've got a mega cannon that we can research now, which is the difference between a mega cannon and the arc emitter. Arc emitter is energy, and I won't be able to show... I can show you the component. Ignores armor and shields, essentially. Just goes bang, don't care what you've got, whack, there you go. And it does average damage of 10.75, whereas the mega cannon is a lot more damage. Look at that. It's 22.47. It's a mass driver. And it ignores 50% of armor and does plus 33% shield damage. So it actually does more damage if they've got less... defenses. I prefer the arc emitter, mainly because it reminds me of Excalibur from Babylon 5 Crusade, which has a massive reverse-engineered Volon main gun, which you fire it and then the ship powers down for a minute, because essentially it would be overpowered otherwise. But yeah, that's why I like it. And I don't really need any other reason, I don't think. What else do you want to research? We've got Battleship Assembly Yards, which I'm going to go for just because it finishes off that tree. We might get some more technology along that sort of route. And there's no real other reason for it. I do want to go down my planets here and just check a couple of things. Firstly, on the surface, are they fully upgraded? And also, if they are, I want to go for some... let's have a quick look. Propaganda. Oh, capacity overload, yes. Production targets. I want to start getting some production targets. And making sure that we get some more minerals. Because minerals is something we really need. I'm not going to put it on there. I'm going to go down and see where... God, look at that planet. Massive. Yeah, it's fully upgraded. Yeah, that's fully upgraded. That one is not. 40 edict list production targets. And it's only 105, you can see. Instead of 150. Oh, yeah, there's some upgrades to do. No particular order other than the random order that I'm clicking. And we can't actually do any more because we've run out of resources. There we go. Cool. So, fleets are fleeting up. Getting there. And that will give us a 12k fleet. Not big. Not when you consider I had like 20k before. Or close to 20k. But enough for me to send it here and see what happens. Okay, look, so I've turned up. Hi guys. How's it going? Is everything alright? I don't know what's I don't know what all the fuss is about. Let's bring in my transport fleet. Headed over there. And max speed. Keep an eye out for fleets coming towards me. Not seeing any. Say land armies. Actually, we won't say land armies just yet. We'll go next to it. Enter orbit. Pause it a second. Zoom out. Can't see any bad guys. Okay. Their fortifications are going down. Land armies. And we're taking over their stuff. So, in terms of armies, there you go. It is their defences plus their militia, their garrison rather, versus my Slug4Life assault guys, ground pounders, gropos and all of that. And I am winning. You can see their defenders are taking more damage. They have started to lose them. I am obviously above here attacking, like bombarding, which does reduce some of their stats and things like that. And bosh. We've taken it over. We will bring them back up and put the 3 on the planet. Oh, damn it. That's what I was afraid of. Did you hear that? Yep. Hostile fleet engaged. Run the hell away. We cannot verse a 14k fleet, but yeah, they're in here. Damn it! We managed it. We managed to ninja it off them, but this is a fight I don't want. I'm going to have to jump away, but it's going to take 16 days to do it. We're going to be jumping away, definitely. We're not going to be able to fight this. We've already lost it. We've already a couple of k down here. Their battleships are just too powerful with that main gun. 3 days, 2 days, 1 day, retreat. Go. Run. Run. You're not wanting... I don't want you to die, but I have taken that planet over. I've lost the space battle, but obviously they've lost that planet. They will take it back over. I have no doubt about that. It doesn't matter. The art of actually doing it, the act of doing it, is a bit of an issue for them. They're going to have to bombard that, and now they're sending... Oh, look at that. Slave armies and stuff down. They're going to take it over straight away, actually. So I will lose that planet. I will lose that planet. And you can see this is about to get taken. Yeah, I knew it was going to be taken. Well, I thought it was going to last longer than that. But that spurred the rest of our allies on to move forward. Look at that. There you go. A Curator Sigma Enclave destroyed. Deep Space Communication Arrays picked up a brief automated distress call from the Curator Sigma Enclave in the Gaping Maw system. Transmission ceased after a few minutes. Long-range recon probes confirmed the ancient Curator station has been destroyed. Residual ion trails suggest that forces from the Wraith were behind the attack. That is the big... Not Stellarite Devourer, the big... what's it called that I mentioned? The big bad, essentially. Cthulhu. The interdimensional horror. So, we are repairing our fleet. We do have a couple of transport fleets to merge again. So, again, lost that fight, but... And we lost a leader as well. We don't have a general. Oh, no, we don't have... Yeah, we need a general. You. So what did we lose? 3 battleships, some Corp Tops and all the cruisers. The cruisers just get absolutely hammered. Absolutely hammered. I'm going to wait for this arc emitter to finish. In the meantime, battleships. But that has meant that I believe our forces are moving forward now. Yeah, look at all these transport fleets. Look at that. They're moving forward. I don't know where they're moving to, but they are advancing, that's for sure. Oh, they're advancing into their system. There you go, 13k fleet. How's it doing? Oh, there we go. My little attack has spurred our allies on to give Birdbrain a bit of a pasting. And, oh my good grief, they're following it up with a lot more stuff than I thought possible. They are bombarding it. And look at their transport fleet as well. Yep, they're sending stuff there. They're not hanging around, are they? Come on. There you go. And, oh, hang on. This is going to be a fairly big fight, I reckon. So, have they managed to drop? I don't know if they managed to drop their transport, but either way, 12k fleet versus some amount because I can't tell. It's a lot of fleet. It's a lot of fleet. And apparently it's too much for them to handle because they're already... Oh my good grief. They are already halved. The only thing that's left is their battleships. This is normal speed, by the way. I haven't knocked the speed up on this. 4.6k. They're getting absolutely slaughtered. Ah, good. And there goes their fleet. And I will take this opportunity to ninja that system back. Go. Go, go, go. We'll even be ballsy and research projects in the system. Apparently, this guy, our Shabtak, they want to give me monthly Engos Vapor, which gives me +5 habitability, and I will give them Prolathian Dust, which is 20% food. I have a quick look at what I've actually got. I have 4 of the dust and none of the vapor. So you know what? That actually works out for me because it doesn't stack. Having 4 of it doesn't mean I'm producing 80% food. You know, just constant lasagnas and stuff coming off one planet. It doesn't work like that. This guy wants open borders. Yeah, why not, mate? Why not? Yeah, it doesn't work like that. And hostiles in this system. I don't like the fact that it's there. What's all these? Oh, they all want open borders, right? Well, I accepted this last time, and what happened is essentially after a couple of turns, they went, we don't want to do it anymore, and they all closed it. I don't know why. It just happened. Anyway, so my main fleet bombard. These guys will they will enter orbit. How's it going over here? Are they coming back now after all of that? No! Why are you reversing? What are you doing? The AI is still just great. Just quirky. Yeah. The AI is a character. The AI is a character. Should we say that? Yeah. Just like you've got that one mate that, you know, will put his cock in your pint and you call him a character rather than what he actually is a massive tool. Anyway, that's a whole nother story. It's never happened to me, personally. It's just a joke that a comedian said. I can't remember it. I've just plagiarised the joke, but whatever. Right, what's happening here? That's another battleship. That's gonna bombard that, which it is. They are not sending anything towards me, mainly because they haven't got anything. Research completed. A reactor. Excellent. We've got... Hang on, what am I actually... It said research complete, but it didn't. There we go. Research. It said research complete, but nothing was finished, so I don't know what it was on about. Arc emitter, new research. So we've got arc emitter. Oh, focused arc emitter, which is the second one. We've got a plasma cannon. We've got hyperlane mapping, which shows us the routes. That would be quite good. Blue laser, construction time. I really want that focused arc emitter, but it'll take too long. I think what instead I'll do is go for the hyperlane mapping, so I know where the routes are, so I can determine what's got what in terms of their like routes that they have to take. Let me just send this guy back over to Slime Lamp and assist research once more. And the problem I have essentially is I'm going to land the armies here. I'm probably going to have to fight this fleet coming towards me. There's a murder fleet there. Oh god, that's a bigger fleet. It's a 13k fleet. Right, so what I'm going to do, new plan. That guy moves. Those will merge like that. They'll start moving back. I will go to surface. I will embark all. Actually, you know what? No. No, I'm not. I'm going to take all of this, and I'm going to pull back, and I'm going to keep most of my fleets there, and most of my ground troops on there. Because I can't win a space war, but I might be able to take a ground war on. You know, Slug4Life. Right, let us redesign this ship. There is our new battleship. Artillery core. It's put, for some reason, well, it's obviously got spinal mount now, which is an arc emitter. But it's put Gauss cannons on. 1899. That'd be all the same thing. What are these? Plus, ignores 30% of armor and does extra shield damage. It's quite good. Kinetic, and the tracking's 5% though. Whereas if we put missiles on it, let's have a look at our missiles. Marauders. Same rating. And explosive has 100% accuracy. Can be shot down though. I think we'll go for straight Gauss cannons. There we go. And if they're coming at me, save the Kraken. Actually, we'll go to autocomplete, save, yes. Go over to the Battle Star, and we want to have... do we want to have a big weapon on the Battle Star? I think we do. I think we'll have a hangar core as well. Carrier core, rather, in the centre. And then the broadsides. Autocomplete the ship. It's going to put bombers and stuff on it. I don't want a bomber there. I want a fighter wing. So we've got fighters and bombers. We've got some defensive systems. And then we've got missiles. That works out for me. Save, yes. There we go. Over to our strike force. And then spend 800 rearming it. We will go over to our spaceport. And we'll say 1 Kraken, 2 Kraken, 3 Kraken more, 5 Kraken, 6 Kraken, Battlestar more. Something like that. And build that up. So, they've sent, yeah, their 13k fleets here, look. I knew it was going to be sent eventually. I knew it was coming this way. And they're going to start bombarding that. But good luck to them, because they've got no transport fleet behind them. And if they want to spend all the time bombarding that and then taking it, then good luck. You're going to waste a lot of troops doing it. That's all I'm saying. So, in terms of our ships we'll go for, what have we got? We've got 6 Kraken, 3 Battlestar. Building 2 more Kraken. Let's make it another Battlestar. Oh! Come on now, Jerrikans. Let us end this war before it gets out of hand. I'm going to leave it there. They have offered me peace. It's white peace. Essentially, the war's been going on for too long, and they don't want it to continue. I put it to you. Do you want to continue the war? Bearing in mind that we are now just getting ships that can probably start taking them on. However, our ally is now pulling back. I don't know. I don't know what the solution is. I don't think there is a right or wrong answer to this one. I just think it's personally what do you want. I know what the answer is going to be. It's keep going, keep attacking. But understand that if we do that, it might cause issues. You know, we don't have a big fleet. We've only just got up to 8k. We had 18 before. It's taken us the entire episode to build this back up. Bear in mind, we've lost some more stuff. There's been some losses during the way, you understand. But either way, we have this opportunity now to end it, build this back up, and then go back in if we want to. What do you think? Let me know in the comments, and we will go from there. As always, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.